Hello and welcome back. Hmm. I like how my attire kind of matches the colors of the tree, huh? And the blossoms, maybe even. Part of it is because I got myself new shoulder pads. Let me show you. I went to my favorite hometown of Bree and equipped the westernish shoulder guards of strength, which have more armor, more might, more vitality, and more finesse rating. So, no brainer replacing my old ones. So yeah, that's the only thing new though, off screen. Otherwise, we're ready to engage ourselves in the next set of meta quests, the Way of Kings, by talking to all the people around here yet again, starting with Rodlan.
Stay a moment.
The depths, both of the lake and the tombs, contain many things we do not yet understand. These creatures now roaming the Way of Kings are one such example of that. You mean the Kergrim? Yeah. We call them Kergrim, but are not sure what they are. We're not even sure why they call them Kergrim, other than they feed upon the remains of the dead. I do not know if they are lizard, twisted men, or something else, something more ancient and foul. What I do know is they are very territorial and hostile, and they stand between us and the tombs. They must be cleared out if we are to advance further. Head into the Way of Kings and defeat several of them so we can advance. Oh, so I only need to defeat several of them so we can advance? Wow, you must be brave then. Foulness from the deep.
What do you need?
Eventually, we may learn what these beasts are, but for now, all I need to know is that they'll kill if given a chance. Oh, yes, they're pretty aggressive, that's for sure. So, we'll just use the excuse of self defense and get in their faces. Netrandin, what about you?
Could I speak with you a moment?
We are close to having finally driven the tomb robbers from Aventim entirely. There is a small group of them working within the Way of Kings. This was part of their agreement with Angmar. Now that their brethren in the hills are gone, I doubt that Angmar will be eager to protect them. I agree. If we can thin their numbers, the remainder may flee Aventim for good. Let them run to the barrows of Angmar or the Shire. Oh, yeah, the barrows of the Shire are something else. And deal with the guardians there. Creatures far more frightening than you and I. But what about the barrels of Bree? Those are even worse, huh? Anyways, plunderers of history.
What can I do for you?
Their numbers dwindle, and soon their menace will be gone from our shores. Yeah, I think that might be true. Bracken the Boat is going to have an answer for his crimes. He did already, by the way, but yes. Okay, what are you trying to set up a fire? Let's see. It's not raining. The air is dry. The wood is already there, so you know, you still need a fire starter, dude. Your bare hands won't do anything like that. Yes, yes. Okay, Nimbilas, tell us.
Stay a moment.
Eventually, once we have the tombs here secured, we'll be working to try to link up with the rangers that are standing firm within the city of Anuminas to the west. We cannot risk such a mission without a better understanding of the enemy forces between our camp here and the camp established at Ekat Gartadir. Out here, we have space to move, and once we are within the city, we can use rooftops and alleyways to traverse unseen. Oh, yeah? The sticking point is the eastern gate to the city, where we have to pass through that unless we are to go by boat, which is likely a deadlier proposition. Head south of here until the path brings you to the city. From a distance, observe the eastern gate, then report back what forces may be there. Okay, eastern gate of Phenomenas. Easy. Or so I
What do you
think.
need?
We cannot move unless we have full knowledge of the tactical situation. Okay, well, the tactical situation is dynamic, so you never have a full knowledge of it, but okay. Maladon? Oh, we have two quests from you. Okay.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The path between here and the great city was once one of grandeur and unrivaled beauty. Tombs, crypts, and monuments to those who had ruled the North Kingdom line the road. You are flooded with a sense of honor, justice, wisdom, and valor, and hope, and love. It pains me to look out and see what has become of them, some destroyed, some empty, robbed of everything but the stones themselves, some swallowed up by the lake. It is not the end that men of that stature deserve. Well, who is to say what men deserve after they're dead, huh? We have not yet taken an accounting of the state of each of the tombs. While you're venturing within the way of kings, could you stop by each of them and let me know how time has treated them? Sure, and that will help with our exploration deed for all of those, so I think that's a good thing. Gateways to the past.
What can I do for
I
you?
wish to know the state of the tombs along the way of kings. Yes, we understood. What else do you want?
Might I take a moment of your time?
In a short time, we'll want to begin exploring the tombs in this area, seeing the shape they're in, who is within them, driving out those who now occupy them, and recovering precious relics. We cannot do that if we cannot get inside them, though. I sent a request to Tinodir, but none of the keys to these crypts were found within the keep there. Interesting. Our copies have been lost to history. I have seen many of the denizens of the Way of Kings entering and leaving the tombs, however, and believe some must have keys that they're using. Well, yeah. Go out and collect a handful of them and let us see where we can explore. Keys to the crypts.
How can I be of service?
If we want to discover the fate of our rulers, we must have the keys to open the crypts and tombs. Or we can just break through in a more violent way if you want me to. Okay, are we done with collecting quests from here? I think so. Okay, so let's see what makes sense, guys. Well, requests all over the place, guys. Including a Tinodir. For which I'm a little confused. Oh, it's the defeat Kegrim? There is a Kegrim there? Oh, I see now, guys. That's very interesting. That there could be a Kegrim over there where Tinodir is, and also here. Oh yeah, there were a couple of Kegrim there. I actually remember at the edge of Barandelf. Okay, so it's less confusing to me now. I thought that we had to go all the way to Tinodir for some reason, but we don't, because there are plenty of Kegrim just here. Wait a second. We collected keys? Let me get this straight. We collected keys from a swarm of flies. So the greatest ranger here in Evendim, which is Kalenglat in Tinodir, does not have keys to his ancestors. But a bunch of swarm flies, though? Great. Wonderful. Okay. I mean, sure. That's completely believable, guys. So let's go with it, shall we? Here's a Kergrim Scavenger. Now, a Kergrim Scavenger, they're at least somewhat sentient, so them having some keys by some chance can be explained, right? But there's so many issues with a swarm of gnats holding a key somehow within their turbulent air in between them somehow aloft and got the key how? I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's see. So we have discovered Haut Elendur. Yes, I have. The doors to Haut Elendur are sealed shut and have not been opened for a long time. Alright, let us check the tombs. So the first three we have discovered. This one is Haut Elendur. The tomb of Elendur, son of Valandur, is the ninth king of Arnor. Elendur had one of the longest. Oh, sorry. The problem with these descriptions here, guys, is where the periods are put is sometimes hard to see, so it scrambles my reading. So I'll start again. Apologies. The Tomb of Elendur, son of Valandur. I guess the problem is really that the commas and the periods look exactly the same. As the Night King of Arnor, Elendur had one of the longest and most enduring reigns of all, ruling over the people of Arnor for 125 years. Wow, that's right, the long lives. Okay, cool. So now we know about this, and we have to revisit. We do have to revisit some of the tombs that we have already discovered because of the new quest, but that is not a problem whatsoever. Haut Erendor appears to be in good condition. You can see tracks from carts leading down the path, though. Yes, we have been inside. We've checked the situation. Okay. More tomb robbers to defeat, of course. Alright. Now next... actually, maybe we should check the gateways to the past. Yeah. It's all over the place, of course. That makes sense. We'll check them all, guys. Don't you worry. Let's see, so... Haut Valandur is slowly being reclaimed by the lake. The door looks like it has been opened recently, and it has. Here is where the Kegrims are. In fact, if we go inside here, it would count if we defeat those, no? I think this would be an easy way to finish the other quest we have. No? I think so. Yes, yes. Don't you worry there. Okay, we're up to 7 out of 8, so one more here, and we're good. Okay. So... we have the keys as well. But let's keep exploring, let's keep scouting. The gateways and then the eastern gate of Numinas. Lots of scouting ahead of us. Okay, so... it's fun though, I enjoy that. And every building we approach tells us a little bit of history, you know? That's nice. Okay. You have discovered Haut Tarondor. Haut Tarondor stands firm and silent. Nothing has disturbed this tomb for many years. Yeah, we cannot penetrate it. Let's read about it. The Tomb of Tarondor, son of Tarsil. The reign of the 7th King of Arnor was marked by a time of comparative peace, for the strife that would consume and in time destroy the kingdoms of the north had not yet arisen. I see. Okay, good. Alright, so there's the next one over there. Spider webs. Let's see. Okay, let's deal with this robber here as well. Haut Arantar. You have discovered Haut Arantar, that's right. Sharp, biting orders are snapped off from within. The Angmarim are here, and they are looking for something within, okay? Might as well go in. Defeat a couple of Angmarim. Angmarim expeditionaries. Yep. And let's read about Arantar. The Tomb of Arantar, son of Eldagar. Though the reign of the 5th King of Arnor was said to last for nearly a century, most of the records of this time were lost in the eventual fall of the northern kingdoms, and little is now known of his rule. Interesting. Okay, maybe there'll be a quest for us, and we have to return here and defeat more of those guys, but... well preserved, actually. Well preserved and bigger than I thought it would be. Majestic tombs and crypts indeed. So, we have 3 more. Excuse me, guys, for a second. Sorry about that. As I was saying, there are 3 more tombs to be discovered. So, are we at the edge of the city now? We are basically at the edge of Illuminas, guys. It's getting more exciting here. Wait, why is it suggesting going that way? Did we miss one? Oh, I guess we missed this one. Yep, we did. There's a big kegrim here as well. Tomb crawlers. Nasty stuff. Okay. I wonder if we have to go up this way? Yes, you have discovered Haut Tarsil. Haut Tarsil is a shell of its former self. Time and the lake have reclaimed its glory. Well, I actually tend to disagree. It's still, I mean, yes, I'm sure there is water damage, but it's pretty well preserved, no? Okay. Haut Tarsil. The tomb of Tarsil, son of Arandar. I guess it's Tarsil, is the name. Tarsil was the 6th king of Arnor, and his reign lasted for about 80 years before the crown passed to his son, Tarandor. So that means we don't know much about Tarsil, just like we don't know much about Arandar. Okay, except that his reign was a little shorter. And that's pretty much it. Okay. So now... Dawn is here and the city is beautiful, guys. Look at this. Look at the colors. Wow. The beautiful fire that the Angmarin has set up, unlike our clueless ranger who doesn't know how to light a fire, also contribute to the beauty. That was a long sentence there. I'm not sure if you caught my thought. You have discovered Haut Eldakar. You can hear voices coming from beyond the door to Haut Eldakar. Okay, we shall explore. The tomb of Eldakar, son of Valandil. Eldakar ruled as the 4th king of Arnor and was the direct grandson of Isildur himself. It is believed that Eldakar ruled during a time of peace that extended from the defeat of Sauron in the War of the Last Alliance at his grandfather's hand, but most of the records of this time in Arnor have been destroyed. Still interesting though. Let's see what's inside. More Angmarin. Angmarin expeditionaries, specifically. Oh, that's a big one. Wow. Not inundated down below? Not even here. Wow, that's impressive. I don't know how that happened. Oh no, there is water here. Okay. Got it. It was almost unbelievable, but now I can see why. Has actually been damaged down there. Not to a great extent though. Pretty solid construction. Okay. Another cool place. We might revisit, of course. Depending. Cool. And there is one last one remaining. Again, we missed something on the other side. That's fine though. Oh, yes. Wait a second, is there water there? Yes, there is. Okay. So this one might be better preserved. Look at that. Impressive all around, guys. You have discovered Haut Elendil. Ah, yes, that's why it has a special place. Haut Elendil is still awesome in its majesty. It has survived the ages. Better than most. That's true. Again, especially constructed, raised, built above the water on solid rocks, so that makes sense. And we have completed the tomb exploration deed, reached the virtue cap for charity, so maybe we should get more confident once again. Now let's read about Haut Elendil here. The tomb of Elendil, son of Amandil. Elendil was the first and founding king of Arnor. whither he had fled into Middle-earth from the great ruin of Numenor. Elendil fought alongside Gil-galad as the leader of the Last Alliance, and died during the siege of Barad-dûr at the hands of Sauron. After his death, Elendil was secretly interred at Halifirien, far to the south, but some of his most important standards and personal effects were symbolically placed within the tomb at Annúminas in his stead. That's a great little piece of lore, and I'm glad that it hasn't been desecrated. At least doesn't seem to be. Okay, great. So now, what we need to do, guys, is scout the eastern gate to Annúminas, and I think we'll be done with scouting for now. Cool. Let's see. Well, I can tell you from here that they're Angmarim and that they have large tents and fire and all that stuff set up. Yes. Yes. It's pretty obvious, right? It's quite obvious. Angmar's forces here are numerous and strongly encamped. Yes, yes, that was obvious. I didn't need to go any further to confirm that. Okay, well, we still need to defeat... We obviously return to the Rangers, but we still need to defeat 9 more tomb robbers before that. So let's just go somewhere. Where was the last... What was the last location that we saw that... This one had Angmarim, right? Okay, Angmarim, 1 help for our deed. Hello there, little fellow. I forgot which one had some of the tomb robbers inside. No, more Angmarim, that's right. I think we have to return further back. And, well, I mean, I guess on the way there are also tomb robbers. But I'm not sure. Doesn't even show on the map. Well, I guess, yeah, those places here were, just the last time I was here and getting some of the loot from here, yeah. How quickly the mind forgets, guys. But no matter. Should defeat all those people here. Including you, I'm sorry, yes. And now we're looking for only 3 more people, so there is 1. And then there is 1 more over there, and just 1 more and we're done. Great. Okay. So I'm sure there will be some that way in this place where they hit the rest of the loot. The rest of the loot, not loot. Loot, L-U-T-E, is a musical instrument. Loot doesn't mean anything, and then loot is something we plunder. Yes, I'm only stating the obvious because I'm a little dumb today. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Jeez, okay. And you as well? Good. Right, let's return and see what they have to say.
What can I do for you?
Good, perhaps that will get us a little more room to explore within the area. Perhaps.
How can I be of service?
This is good. Everybody says good. Okay. I sense this business with the tomb robbers is about to come to its final blow. Maybe. And then you.
What do you need?
So, 4 are being used. 1 lies destroyed. 1 is dormant. And Elendil has retained its majesty. We'll have to do something about the 4 that are open. And quickly, I fear. Yeah, maybe.
Greetings.
I will compare these against our records and see where you may have just gained access to. Alright. At least you can do that for me. And then... What? A Kegrim here? Hey, nobody help me? Again, if that doesn't prove Rangers are lazy and unhelpful, I don't know what is. Okay, Nimbulus.
How can I be of service?
That many, you say? This presents a dilemma I must ponder for a while. Yeah, keep pondering.
What can I do for you?
So, we have thinned their numbers, found the various tomb entrances, and secured keys to them. Well, I'm not sure if I've secured keys to all of them, but I think what was the most fascinating thing of the whole thing here was how I found the keys. I think it is time you went underground. Well, maybe.
Stay a moment.
With the threats thinned, the crypts scouted, and these keys in hand, we're ready to venture into the tombs within the Way of Kings. We'll focus on the four you discovered to be opened: Haut Erendur, Haut Valandur, Haut Arantar, and Haut Eldakar. We have each spent some time researching these crypts and reviewing our notes from what we have seen while posted here. There is much to do. Sanctity of the Sovereigns, huh?
What do you need?
Will you lend us your aid? Yes, yes, I will, as usual. Alright, my friends, but that won't be until next time. I wish you all the best. Take care. See you soon for more adventures. Goodbye.